Hello everyone! Roxas welcome you to episode number 20 of our Trauma Center Under the Knife 2 Let's Play. On the last episode we had the first battle in this game with the Tarty, with a new strain of the Tarty, kind of. But yeah, it was basically the same. These now don't look like jellyfish, they look like little fish, just fish, swimming around. So yeah, that's one main difference. And yeah, apparently they are doing experiments on doctors so that they can use the hands, the healing touch. Hands for Celsius is the organization that did that. But yeah, as I said on the last episode, I don't think that's going to end up well. And something tells me that Miss Mayazumi is going to have guilt. I don't know why, but I think I remember her having guilt or something like that, but I'm not sure. As I said, I played this game a long time ago, so I'm not really sure of what happens with the story. I don't really remember that actually Dr. Toba went to the hands of Aselphius. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And let's go with the abduction part of this. And yeah, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, and they took out some people here from Caduceus, and are going to work with Hans Facelfius. How did it go, Angie? Were you able to make an appointment at the HOA? Yes, I had to be persistent, but they finally caved. Angie and Professor Blackwell must have had a good reason for joining them. Otherwise, he never would have accepted their offer without at least consulting you first.
This can't be.
Can you think of a good enough reason for him to not even tell his own daughter? I've supported him this entire time as he worked to atone for all the things he did. Ellipsis. Maybe his last guild operation made him have a change of heart. Even though it was successful, it may have made him more concerned about his condition. And he should have come to Caduceus. If we see him in person, though, that should give us our answers. I'm sorry to have dragged you into coming along. It's no problem, Angie. I'd like to hear what his true intentions are, too. Dr. Styles, thank you. Oh, okay. Again in downtown. So this is the headquarters of the Hands of Aselphius.
Angie.
Well, Angie, let's go inside. Oh, I miss so much progressing through the story by touching the touch screen. I don't have to press A all the time. Right. My father is here. This is really a stunning facility. It's a lot like Caduceus, but it may be even better equipped. Ellipsis.
Angie.
I had a feeling you'd come. Father. Angie, Derek, it's been a while. It might have been better, though, if we hadn't met like this.
Excuse me.
Professor Blackwell, are you okay? My prognostics look great thanks to your flawless operation. I expect no less from you, Derek. Thank you. You're welcome. Why?
Father.
Why have you joined the Hands of Aselphius, Father? Was it all a big lie when you told me all about atoning for your sins? I can't blame you for thinking that way. But there were limits on how much research I could actually accomplish while in prison. Despite my crimes, I was treated very well, but I was constantly frustrated by those limitations. If prison wasn't sufficient enough, then why didn't you come to Caduceus? Wouldn't that have been a more logical choice than coming here?
Indeed.
The facility here, the funds, the lack of restrictions, they are all very beneficial conditions. Unfortunately, Caduceus never would have been able to provide me with that the HOA has. The Hua! And they requested that I participate in the ability enhancement program as well. Then you were recruited by Patrick Mercer. Yes, that's correct. The mass production of doctors capable of the healing touch. It will help people around the world. And I want to be part of the research that will help take down diseases like guilt. Father! That's all I can tell you, unfortunately. Everyone here has signed non-disclosure agreements. Now, I'm doing well, so please don't worry about me.
Excuse me.
Can I ask one more thing before we leave, Professor? Yes? What are these remnants of Delphi trying to do with guilt? Since they've lost Adam, I doubt they can do much more than seek out vengeance. Without his guiding philosophy, they'll probably just try to hurt society by any means possible. Wait, did he just say the name of the head of Delphi? He did. And I read it so casually, and I don't remember the name. Okay. Maybe it'll come up again later. Though I hope that's not the case. We'd have much harder time stopping them if it is. I'm sorry I shouldn't speak of such pessimistic things. Lately it's been very difficult to perceive what's true and what isn't. Anyway, we've got to get going, Angie. Take care. I've got to get going, Angie. Take care.
Father.
Father, why? He's up to something, Angie. I know it. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. It might be Derek is suspicious, Derek is suspicious. I'm sure we're all familiar with the guild biohazard that occurred at Elysium. The possibility of that outbreak being an organized terrorist attack was suggested early on. But now that Delphi's reformation has been confirmed, it's logical to assume they were behind it. So you're saying the attacks on Elysium and Acropolis were connected? Yes, exactly, but there's more to it. At the time of attack, Elysium and Acropolis were in cooperation for PGS medicine research. That means Acropolis had been somehow involved in both of the attacks thus far. Oh. Are we suspecting of Acropolis being the new Delphi? It could have been. I mean, I'm not discarding that idea, but still. It's a little bit far-fetched. We'll have to wait and see what happened. It isn't so far-fetched, then, to theorize that someone from the inside may have aided the assault. Ooh. And since Elysium is government staff, it'd be more plausible that it was on Acropolis' side.
What?
Then Delphi has already managed to infiltrate them? I believe it would be a good idea to alert Acropolis of that possibility. Oh wait, that's Dr. Hoffman. Oh, Jesus. Of course we'll need to send them a very detailed explanation of why we believe so. Dr. Stiles and I need to go there to check on their infected personnel, so why not send us? Acropolis and the HOA have gotten very close lately, making it hard for us to even get in there. But since Dr. Stiles is well liked by both sides, we'll have a better chance of getting an appointment.
Well,
you have a good point, IG. Then I'll count on both of you to inform President Mayazumi. You're pretty aggressive today, Angie. I don't think we can afford to be on the defensive anymore, Doctor. Back to downtown. Oh, don't tell me that the abducted one is gonna be President Mayazumi. Are you here to see President Mayazumi?
yes.
Yes, we have an appointment with her. Mr. Stiles, yes. I'm a doctor, Dr. Stiles. Yes, we have you down. Unfortunately, President Mayazumi is running a little late returning from a lunch meeting. Would you like to wait for her to return or try again later? Well, wait. She's returning though, right? Yes, in fact, her car is pulling up on the parking lot monitor now. Wait, what are those? What the?
What?
Is something wrong? President Mayuzumi, oh no! She's surrounded by men all dressed in black. What? Okay, she's been abducted.
Angie!
Angie, watch out! That car almost hit you. It was going way too fast. The police are finally here. What's going on? This is terrible. Help! Hey, tell us what happened. The president. Someone has kidnapped President Mayazumi.
What?
Kidnapped? I'm the driver of President's car, but we were suddenly ambushed by 3 men. They put a gun to my head and dragged me out of the car. The car that just tore out of here was President still inside? The security guard on duty saw it happening and tried to stop them, but they got away. Man's voice. We need a doctor, get someone down here quick. Is someone hurt? That's one of the assailants. What? They exchanged gunfire with the security guard. He got shot and... As the president's driver, you have access to rooms inside, right? What are you planning, Doctor? I need him to let the employees here know about the situation so we can use their operating room. If we wait for an ambulance, that man won't make it. Can you do that for me? I'll try. Angie, I'm going to need your help.
Understood.
Yes, Dr. Styles. We need him alive to tell us where they're taking President Mayazumi. And again, as a doctor, you can't let anyone die, no matter if it's good or bad, so... You can't play the judge, you can only play the doctor. Gunshot wound to the chest, bullet remains inside, extraction and hemostasis. Ow! Hemostasis are necessary. Caution is required since the bullet is near the heart. Okay. Name unknown. Ooh. I'll explain the patient's condition. The bullet hit the patient very close to his heart, but it doesn't seem to have penetrated all the way through. Then the bullet must still be inside. This is going to be a tricky procedure. Yes, we need to operate with the utmost care. We have only one objective for this operation. Extract the bullet lodged near the heart. We only have an approximate location of the bullet.
Please be more careful.
Let's be careful, Doctor.
There's no time.
We only have 1 minute to take out the bullet, so... That's interesting.
Please hurry.
Okay. Let's begin. The patient is in critical condition. We have to work both quickly and carefully.
Use the drain.
First, let's drain the blood pools and treat the exterior gunshot.
We need to pick up the pace.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Okay.
Use the drain.
We can't see the affected areas because of all the blood. Please clear it up with the drain. That's not the drain. Ah! Cardiac arrest.
This isn't good.
No, we can't use that until we've extracted the bullet round. It'll be too dangerous to massage the heart. We'll have to treat him as it is. Understood, let's hurry. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're operating under cardiac arrest? What the?
Use the drain. Use the forceps.
Okay. The extraction complete, let's treat it. What?
This can't.
No, the microcardium is severely damaged. We can't use the defibrillator. We can use the defibrillator too. No, that won't be quick enough.
All right.
I massage the heart directly with my hand. You'll have to help me time it.
Understood.
Understood. We'll project the guideline in the shape of a ring. The larger the ring on the outside will contact overlapping the central ring. Then, when the two rings overlap each other, press down in their center. Oh. Okay.
Doctor.
Okay. Doctor, we have a pulse. Let's continue with the treatments.
Doctor, hurry.
The treatment is complete. Let's move into closing him up. Huh? What's the matter, Angie?
The sutures are ready.
Oh, it's nothing. Please close him up. Okay. Angie's hiding something.
Operation complete.
Well done. Doctor, do you think a mole could really have infiltrated Acropolis?
Yes.
I don't know, but we can't deny that's a possibility. I'm worried about President Mayasumi. Yes, I'm here. Okay. No misses. Okay. That looks like a good grade. Hey. Yay! We got an A. Okay, let's go back. Are you Dr. Stiles? My name's Detective Buckley from the precinct.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I'm Dr. Derek Stiles. I'm Derek Stiles. What is the suspect's condition? The bullet has caused damage to his heart. He needs to remain under close observation. Oh my god, I'm reading so bad. Sorry. Is there any way we can transport him? Absolutely not. It would be too dangerous to move him right now. I see. Well, it's imperative that we question him as soon as he's conscious.
What?
That won't be possible for at least a while. He could still undergo arrhythmia, so when he may even need to have a pacemaker put in. Well, the longer we wait, the more of a problem we have. We don't have any leads as to where Miss Mayasumi may have been taken. So as of right now, that suspect is our best source of information. Isn't there anything you can do, Doctor? Ellipsis. What is he planning? I can do the trace. I think we have time to do another operation, so let's see what happens with Mrs. Mayasumi. Okay, we're at Caduceus, so
Hey.
who knows what will happen with Mrs. Mayasumi. I can't believe they still don't know where the president was taken. It's been so long since she was kidnapped, man. Do you think she'll really gonna be alright? Oh. So she's been taken a while. Well, they've determined that it was definitely Delphi, and I heard they've started negotiations. That's good, maybe that'll buy them enough time to track him down. And what happened to the kidnapper they caught? He didn't tell them?
No.
It's not that he won't, he can't, he's still in no condition to be interrogated. His recovery from the wound itself looks good, but there have been signs of arrhythmia. It's to the point where we're discussing whether or not to insert a pacemaker. I wonder what will happen to Miss Mayasumi.
Yes.
I'm worried about her too, but we just have to hope she'll be okay. There's nothing we can do. I'm guessing that they're gonna inject Miss Mayasumi with another strain of guilt, and we're gonna have to operate on that as well. A member of the Special Weapons and Tactics team mentioned something interesting. Would it be possible to attach a GPS to a pacemaker, which would allow us to track the suspect? I've heard about that kind of technology being used in the military. But are you implying you want us to implement that in our patient, Detective Buckley? Well, if we were to let him escape, it would most likely lead us to Miss Mayasumi's location. At this point, we don't have time to waste on an interrogation that could lead us nowhere. So, you would really let the suspect escape on purpose? And you want Caduceus to go along with something like that? I know it's a gamble, but right now it's the best course of action available to us.
No.
I'm totally against this. The suspect hasn't even completely healed yet. And if we do insert the pacemaker, he still won't be able to do anything strenuous. Strenuous? I don't know what that word was. I hadn't planned on telling you this, but so please make sure to keep it confidential. But Delphi has demanded that any organization researching anti-guilt medication be dismantled. And if we don't respond within 72 hours, they may threaten to infect Miss Mayasumi with guilt. Just as I told you. That's absurd! As a doctor, I still can't agree to go along with this. It puts the patient's life at risk. Listen, we're negotiating with you because you're his physicians. But my department is moving under the assumption that this operation is going to take place. If Gadusin won't proceed, we've considered having doctors from the HOA go through with it. Them? You can't be serious. I'm sure they wouldn't refuse.
Derek.
Derek, 24 hours. What? We'll let the patient out of medical supervision for a maximum of 24 hours. If the police can't ascertain the patient's location within that time frame, then the patient will be taken back into custody and brought here. Is that a deal, detective? That sounds fine with me.
No.
But... Derek, we have to consider the best solution. Our patient's life is not the only one at stake. If we want to save Miss Mayasumi, then we have to cooperate with them. Understood? Yes, sir. Ooh. Thank you for your support. But if any abnormalities occur in the patient, please call off your operation immediately. We'll do the best we can to ensure that happens, but I can't make any guarantees. Pacemaker implant operation caution advised due to the delicate nature of the procedure. Okay, so we are going to do this, I guess. I'm going to get started with a briefing. For this operation, we will be implanting a pacemaker in the patient's chest. His condition remains unstable due to the weakening of his heart caused by the chest injury. The pacemaker we'll be putting in should remedy this. There's only one objective for this operation: implant the pacemaker and activate it. Needless to say, this operation puts the patient's life at great risk. His cardiopulmonary functions have already gotten weaker, so if any problems arise, there's a high possibility that he could go into cardiac arrest.
Please be careful.
Please be extremely careful. I understand.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay! We're implanting a pacemaker, so that's interesting.
Let's begin the operation.
Our patient's condition is questionable, so please be careful with this procedure. We won't be able to use the defibrillator while the pacemaker is being installed. If his heart fibrillates, please resuscitate him by massaging it. I'm not injecting more life into it because he's gonna die if he goes into cardiac arrest. First, set the pacemaker to go with the forceps.
Use the forceps.
Okay.
One down.
I have to cut these, I guess.
Use
Okay.
the drain.
Use the drain.
Doctor, listen.
Now connect the lead before the blood pool forms again.
Use the forceps.
Insert the lead into the closest connection area with the forceps.
The sutures are ready.
Suture. Okay. Can you cut please?
But use the drain. Use the forceps.
Forceps. Suture.
Well,
Okay.
that's done.
Attachment of the lead is complete. Alright, let's activate the pacemaker.
What the?
It doesn't seem to be functioning properly. Give me a second. It seems like there's a problem with the lead. Cardiac arrest.
This isn't good.
Doctor, the patient's undergone cardiac arrest. Ah!
Doctor.
Okay, we have a pulse. Resuscitation was successful, Doctor. The fall times to flatline, we have to stay alert. I'll watch the electrocardiogram, he could go into cardiac arrest again. But why didn't the pacemaker work properly?
This can't be.
What the? I can't believe this. What's wrong, Angie? The lead snapped. It's a faulty line, Doctor. and the police are the ones who provided it. We need to give that detective a piece of our minds.
Angie!
Angie, the operation is what's most important right now. Let's get another lead ready.
Understood.
Right, I'll take care of it. Please retrieve both leads and replace them with this new pair.
Use the antibiotic
First,
gel.
disinfect the connection area with the antibiotic gel.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain. Use the forceps. Use the forceps.
Okay,
Use
disinfect,
the scalpel.
cut,
Use the drain.
drain,
Use the forceps.
take out.
The sutures are ready. The sutures are ready.
Okay. Okay, your health is way too low, so let's just put a little bit into you.
Use the forceps. Use the ultrasound. What the?
We're done attaching the lead. The recovery has subsided. We cannot proceed.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain.
Okay,
Use the forceps.
that's
The
weird.
sutures are ready. Please continue. Use the scalpel. Use the drain.
I could have left the hole open and just attached the new thingies.
Well, that's done.
The leads are connected. I'm going to activate the pacemaker. The pacemaker is activated and it's working properly. He'll be alright now. Let's get him closed up, Doctor. Okay.
The sutures are ready.
Let's put him at max. Okay, that's nice.
Operation complete.
Okay,
Dr. Stiles!
Doctor, I can't stand any longer. We need to file a complaint with the police. They forced us to perform this operation and then they gave us faulty equipment.
Angie!
You're right, Angie, I'll go with you. But all that aside, I'm more concerned about the burden of this patient. You're right, I hope he doesn't do anything rash, like try to escape. Foreshadow. Dun dun. Let's see how well we did. No misses. That's all. Yeah. No, it's a B. It's not bad. Okay. Let's go out of the OR. Ellipsis. Yes, I understand. Right, we'll leave the rest to you.
Derek!
Everything is proceeding as planned. The patient has escaped and the police are monitoring him. I hope that his condition stays stable. I know that as doctors, what we are doing here seems deplorable. Ellipsis. But this is a war, and our enemies are Delphi and guilt. This maneuver may prevent more guilt terrorism from taking place, and if that's the case, then I know we've done the right thing. We just have to keep our hopes up, and depend on the police to expose and eradicate what's left of Delphi.
Yes!
Indeed. Okay! That was nice. I guess that I massaged him for a little bit more time than I should, so that's why I didn't get the A. But yeah, apparently we just saved a culprit twice, first with the bullet and then with the pacemaker, so... technically we saved him, but not so much, because actually he was like... we were forced into putting the pacemaker into him, so... I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. I'm so glad I'm not a doctor to have to make those decisions. But yeah, we just have to say what the game says, so I'm fine with that. And yeah, on the next episode we're gonna do the carriers, so I'm gonna assume that we're gonna have to operate on him again, because he's gonna be bad. I was gonna say that. Something's gonna go wrong, and I think we're gonna have to operate on him again to save his life, and maybe get to Delphi's headquarters or something like that. One of their bases. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll have to wait until the next episode. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Level up if you did, and it's time. Chop it up. Bye bye!